With the most recent news that Arrow will be ending after their season 8, we pretty much know that Batwoman will be getting her own show on the CW, at least the pilot is confirmed. So here are 5 things that I think Batwoman needs to not suck. Number 5, we need strong supporting characters. That's something that the CW shows can have issues with. If you look at Arrow, if you look at Flash, even Supergirl, we might like Kara, we might like Barry Allen. But when you look at the side characters, when you look at maybe their relationships, who they're dating, or who they're friends with, you almost say, why? Why is that person here? Why is that person still here? They're annoying. Go away. And you don't want to have that with a show. You don't want to have any characters, especially if they're people who will be on the majority of these episodes. You don't want them to be terrible. You want them to be good actors. You want them to be relatable humans. You want them to have real life problems. Just because this is a superhero show, just because this is dealing with comic book material, doesn't mean that I can't relate to them, that I can't see the issues that they have going on, whether it's job issues, relationship issues, or just everyday like problems. They should be relatable. They should be characters that I can sympathize with. Number 4, we need a 5-year plan. It feels like with the CW superhero shows, the first season's good, the second season's good, and then by the time we get to season 3, they don't know what to do. They've run out of good ideas. They've run out of a through line, and they just start making up stuff on the fly as they go. I don't know why. I don't know why we don't plan this out better. I know Supernatural had a 5-year plan, at least. They've clearly gone a lot longer than 5 years, but still, I don't see why it's a bad thing to have a beginning and an end point. And if the show is still good, if the show is still popular, then we'll talk about going longer. But before that, let's just have an arc, have a through line, and know where you want to go. Number 3, we need strong villains. I know she's set in Gotham, and I know that we could use Batman villains if you wanted. Maybe you can do one-off episodes or one-off villains where a Batman villain shows up here and there, and that's cool, that's fine. But Batwoman has great villains of her own. For example, Bloody Mary is obviously based on the urban legend, but this character is creepy. She could be very cinematic with some of the things that you can do with her. Also, Alice is Kate Kane's sister, long lost sister, who was kidnapped when she was young and brainwashed by a cult and is now crazy, now a villain. That's how you dig down deep. That's how you get into some backstory, the family. Whenever you have a villain that's tied to the family or tied to the character's past, it becomes fascinating. And this is a tragedy, what would happen to her sister. Another assassin character named Knife. This is good because the more assassins, the better. The less CGI that you have to use, the better. You have some great fighting, some great choreography. Wolf Spider is Evan Blake. He's a former best friend of Kate, so once again, it's somebody close to her. We can even have him start off as just a friend and then have him become this character. Luckily, it's not that he becomes a vigilante too, because we definitely don't need Batwoman to have a team of heroes around her. No, this is a guy who ends up becoming a criminal. And so that too is tragic. That too can be something that she has to cope with and deal with, losing her friend. Last, I want to mention the Colony, who is a group of people. They were organized and created by Kate Kane's father, her own father, created this group and trained them to fight like Batman. So not only do you have your Batman connection, but Kate Kane's father. This could go into some deep, deep levels. Number 2, good production values. We desperately need good production. We need more Gotham sets, which is what we got in the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover episode where the characters went to Arkham, and you can make Gotham look dark, look creepy. Obviously, the TV show Gotham can pull it off, so I don't see why this show can't. Number 1, the number 1 thing that I think Batwoman needs to not suck is no soap opera drama. I know that she's going to have relationships. She's going to have to date people. And you're going to have maybe friends or people that you have conflict with. I know that's a part of stories. I know that's a part of TV and drama. But I don't want it to be forced. I don't want love triangles. No, that's such a played out thing. It's such a lazy plot, such a lazy thing to create issues. I don't want people not talking to each other. That's another thing that these shows like to do, where everybody keeps a secret, nobody tells each other anything. A lot of these conflicts could have been resolved if they did just talk to each other, and that's always annoying. And make sure you keep her a lesbian, have her date women, have this be a part of the character because it's important. And Renee Montoya should be somebody who is a cop. Maybe she's going after her, but then also dates her, and maybe you keep the identity a secret, or maybe she does know and she's helping her stay out of the law. Either way, I think this show can be good, can be successful, or at least for the first 1 or 2 seasons, right? We'll see what happens from there. So, guys, let me know in the comments below what do you think of this Batwoman TV show. What things do you think it needs to be successful and not suck? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!